Hi everyone, this is the Air Bear 2000. I'm here with an entirely new set of faces. Paige, Wally, Sean,
Hey-o.
Eli, and Amanda. And we're here to play D&D 5th edition. Those people I've played with before are my high school friends. These are my college friends.
Also, none of us have played D&D 5th before, really.
I think we have some 3.5 people, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and 1.0.
So this should be just about as interesting as our first Deadlands session.
Oh, Deadlands.
All hell
Oh, you've
Mighty
heard of it?
Taco.
Yes.
So, people ready to begin? You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. So this is sometime you guys might want to introduce each other and find out, because as of now you guys don't know much about each other at all.
Fishy! Good to see you again.
Okay.
Because remember our characters know each
Indeed.
other.
I'm blanking out.
Remember we were talking about it?
I know. I'm just freezing up with what you say.
Alright.
So,
No
A
pressure.
man of little words.
Yeah.
no, that's more like me. I'm just bad.
It's okay.
Is it?
Oh, doesn't
I guess
say
it's been a while, ever since
124.
the thing.
Yeah, that thing. That was
The thing.
tricky.
You know the thing. You know, just points to
No, we
some
don't
random
speak of the
people
thing.
as if they know what he's talking about.
So you old fart. How old are you now? 137?
It's on the second page of your character sheet.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
He didn't have access to a character sheet, so we were talking on Facebook, and I put it together for him.
You know, I'm probably more, I can't think of the right words. Like, limber, I guess? Like, along those lines?
Spry?
You know, I'm still more spry than you.
Heck,
I think.
and I'm only a century younger.
You're all old
You
farts.
old geezer.
Back in my day, I was the old one. Yeah. I don't know.
So, I need to know who is the one driving the cart, because you all have a cart of supplies.
I suppose I'll
It's a very simple cart. It's just got two dumb oxen up at the front. Not very challenging. Who is...
I suppose I should probably be the one driving, because I don't trust the rest of you to know how to get where we're going. I am, after all, a
I
master
resent that
navigator.
assumption.
And what is the marching order you guys are traveling in?
Now wait a second.
I'll walk ahead. Just
I'll probably be in the back.
Where's the cart? In
The
front
cart?
of the back?
I
Guess
say I
what?
put it solidly in the middle.
Okay.
Makes no sense to put too far ahead or too far behind.
You all feel you're okay with knowing each other and all set on the trail?
I've never really
Yes.
described our characters.
I don't need to know much of people I'm traveling with.
Have you ever actually?
Maybe we should at least describe our characters to
You
the
all have like
audience.
blinders.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I'm
like-
guessing.
Have you ever?
I was
have
thinking
you ever
like
actually
appearance-wise
killed
and that stuff.
someone before?
Well,
With your bare hands.
I'm a
She's
respectable.
too lazy. That's my
I'm a
job.
respectable member of the locksmithing guild. I'm a young human rogue.
That's when I stab people when I get bored.
Well, most of you don't know me. And by most of you, I mean you two. Even though it's like I've met you on occasion in the past, but this is my first time back on dry land in a good long while. It's been past age, it seems like, out in the water. And just thought I'd get back home, see how people are doing.
I'm Mendartus, a simple traveler. I used to have a home, but those damn dragons.
Those dragons.
I worded
Reminds me
that
of
very
that
well.
other time. Good times.
character's name is Kalina, so I've got to say that, and Wally's character is Novak.
Just Novak.
Anyway,
So, you've been on the Tribor Trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. What do you do?
What?
Everybody stop.
What is it?
stop it. What is it, you old man?
Honestly.
Scared of a couple of dead horses?
You're not gonna say anything?
Everybody take a look.
Okay, taking a look.
Alright, I'm taking a look.
Who's got the best perception?
I'm going to try to identify what kind of creature those feathers came from.
I'm just gonna look around.
Are we like right up next to the
So-
horses or something? Or did you want us to like stay back for
It
some
looks
reason?
like crow feathers.
Okay.
I mean, like where we are, because it's like we got the kind of wagon train. You see the things that the obvious like, and it's like okay, stop. Because obviously we can't go through the horses. Well,
So it
we
wouldn't-
might be able to.
So those feathers wouldn't be from like any magical creature that would have attacked the horses?
They're on the arrow shafts.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I just realized, never really described my character. Anyway, this guy, while we're in a little here, his name is Mishtartide. He will gladly make fun of his own last name. And a rather large
I think it's
fellow,
cool.
as you'd expect from someone of this particular occupation. Just has a sort of black beard, black hair, but sort of just a little spiky in the back, but naturally so. Because he doesn't clean it very often, it kind of
Nasty.
sticks.
Wally, let's have you make a perception check.
Alright, let's see. Perception.
Well, maybe you should have just done passive perception.
Well, I called for stop and everybody take a look, so
Yeah,
I guess
so-
active perception.
Can I look?
If you want it right when Wally finishes.
Okay.
Let's see, got a
You got a 20.
Okay, so
mysterious wizard.
from the distance, you notice these sigils on the horses, and you recognize that they belong to your friend Gundren Rockseeker, the dwarf who hired you on this quest. You do not see any bodies around except for the horses. And you vaguely recall that the man who he was traveling back to Phandalin with was Sildar Hallwinter, and the other horse you recognize as being his.
I love how we got a crit on the first roll of the game.
I don't even think
They look
Arcane skill checks, but
very crude, and you suspect they probably are goblin arrows. The bodies of the horses have been dead about a day.
Alright, this. So, well, we have to clear the horses out of the way, obviously, so we can keep going if we need to. But this doesn't look like a very good sign. We should probably check to see if our employer is anywhere in the vicinity, dead or alive, or otherwise.
alright, so Mish will just sort of unceremoniously go over and start dragging the horses out of the way. I
As
guess.
you approach, you notice that the saddlebags have been loosened, and nearby lies an empty leather case. I jumped a bit too soon, I should have waited.
Looks like we have some goods here. If you want to claim them.
I go over there.
Claim the goods.
Of course you do.
Of course, I will if you want to claim them. Wink, wink.
Are you attempting to move the horses?
Yeah.
I'll help out with that.
Okay, so as you head over to check out the horses, I need you to make everyone. Oh wait, this is supposed to be very passive.
Brought my fancy die.
Oh, you
Here.
got the one that rolls,
Anybody-
that lights up when you get a
Everybody
crit.
You
is
sharing dice with him? Or?
Not gonna work.
everybody is caught by surprise.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh. Well,
We have
Is it okay that your computer went to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's still recording.
2 goblins flanking you on each side of the path.
Alright.
Ahead. Right now, we're not worrying about the actual grid squares. This is just a rough approximation.
Okay.
When we get to actually exploring dungeons, the exact spaces will matter. So we had Sean was
Do we want, like, a-
venturing
There's
forth.
Hard to
there's
do.
the actual wagon, I guess.
Sean was venturing forth, followed by Paige.
Ooh, I didn't start the timer.
Oh well.
And
I'll just set it
It's
for
not the
now.
end of the world.
I can set it for some. I don't know.
I get a text message. The wagon is possessed.
The wagon is the
We've been
demons.
going 10 minutes, so would you mind sending it?
Tactical attack wagon.
So I need everyone to roll for their initiative.
What do we roll? I just
It's a
don't,
D20 and add your initiative modifier.
I don't know my initiative modifiers
Initiative
though.
Which is just
It's
dexterity.
on your
right?
sheet somewhere.
It's
Well,
a-
no, I didn't know how to calculate
Typically,
my
do
roll.
your dex. It's 3.
3.
I think.
Is it just my dexterity modifier?
There are some ways that can be changed with a rogue. I'm not sure if a rogue had some alternative.
I don't think it did.
Okay.
Rogue service.
That's close.
Alright. So I got natural 20, so
Yeah,
23.
let's just assume it's your.
And we can look it up more
Let's assume
later.
it's your dexterity modifier for now.
Ooh.
Ooh,
4. Oh.
critical.
For failure.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 20,
100,
you roll a 1.
124 years old.
I got with my modifier.
Yeah, but I'm a
Do you-
124-year-old.
Do you want me to tell you with my modifier or without it?
So,
With.
let me
Okay.
find out what this is.
I got an 18.
Rolls between the sheets, so.
Should have finished my spell by today. That would have been awesome.
Well, you can always do next week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait till you see it. Eats the pants off of index cards.
So,
Especially since you
Paige, what did you get?
18.
Let me fill this out.
Gobs.
So you got 18 Paige?
Yep.
Wally?
I got 4. Yeah.
Critical failure.
23.
23.
Wow.
I rolled a 20.
I was gonna say, can you imagine it's like, can you imagine getting it so bad he actually starts to put you on his laptop screen?
I would have got 17.
So Paige, you got what?
18.
So we have Sean first.
Okay. So,
Just having
and
dragon
let's see.
flashbacks.
Drawing weapons is
That's
just
fine.
bar free, interact with an object action, that's right? Alright, so he's going
That's a good
to
explanation.
whip out the old battle axe off his back. And let's see, to rage or not to rage?
That would be awful.
You know what the heck, I can do it twice per day.
Rage.
So petrified of PTSD.
Alright, so basically, am I describing the rage in the picture? Am I just like. Basically, he's just getting pumped up. Just like, it's on.
Like,
and let's see, who to go
What
at?
up, ya dokes?
Have you seen Archer before?
Like that, yeah. Not so much really angry as just like, anyway. And let's see, which way to go?
it's an approximation. Yeah, don't worry about counting spaces for this.
Going overhand. He raises axe in 2 hands, just giving the old swing at the goblin. Let's see.
Insta jib, insta jib.
Let's see.
So what's your attack roll?
I like this die. Okay. So
That means you roll your damage twice, right?
I forget how it works in there. So let me see.
I don't think you really need to. It's a
And I'm raging.
You're prepared for battle.
This is going.
obliterated it.
And all 3 other goblins just suddenly went quiet and looked at the smoldering crater that used to be their comrade.
Okay, page 196.
Well, I mean, he's raging, so that would actually make sense.
And I get
An
1
actual smoldering crater.
Good fun.
You roll. You get to roll extra dice for the attack's damage against the target,
Okay, so I roll an
but
extra.
you don't add the modifier more than once. So you just roll 2 damage dice and you add your modifier once.
Okay. It's versatile and in 2 hands, so 2d10. 15 plus 2 for my rage, 17. 21.
You smash at the goblin and
Oh!
I
caught it.
Just like the old boom.
Jerry, can
You have absolutely no doubt that his insides are now on his outside. In fact, you saw them and they splattered on you a bit.
Don't really care. Just prestidigitate that later. By the way, question. Can I just say that I cast Mage Armor at the beginning of the day? Or did I have to specify in game?
Since we're all learning D&D 5th, I don't care if we retroactively go back.
Okay.
Does anybody have any means of understanding goblin speak?
No.
No? No?
No.
Okay.
I
Well, in
don't
that
speak
case-
Dwarfish or Orcish.
In that
Or-
case, I guess we don't really need to take prisoners. Well, I mean, do we want to try to take prisoners?
I try to shoot this goblin.
So, I'm just gonna say this goblin is now completely terrified of Sean because that is so incredible, it deserves. Because you killed that goblin 3 times over.
And I don't even have Brutal Critical yet.
So he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in his line of sight.
Okay.
And he cannot willingly move closer to you.
Wait, he has yeah.
So, next up, Paige.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
So, make an attack roll.
15? I think, because I add the attack plus thing, right?
You just barely hit the goblin.
Alright, so now I roll my damage.
Yep. Oh, and just because I'm the GM, if you actually hit the
Do you
number...
mind if I move the computer over here when we do combat?
Sure. I might fudge things a bit, like if you are within 1 point of succeeding, I might have like a partial success where you guys have a
That's fine.
success, but it kind of is a penalty too. And if you guys like hit the number exactly, it might just be a little less effective than otherwise would have been.
That's sure. That's fine. Alright. And 5 piercing. I'm using my short bow.
5 piercing, okay.
And it was this one in the front.
Yep.
Okay.
You managed to get the goblin solidly in his lower side.
Are we gonna keep track of like accounting, like as far as using your arrows and stuff? And rations and stuff like that?
If we get to dungeon crawling, more likely yes, but
For now.
this is too casual. If I'm actually drawing lines on the board, then we're going to take things more seriously.
Okay.
So, if Amanda wants to
Okay.
enter the story, she can enter the story.
I'm standing behind a nearby tree. I've been kind of suspicious of this strange group of people moving through my forest. And now I see there are goblins attacking them. I'm not sure I want to reveal myself just yet, but I will conjure a ball of flame.
Okay. So that wasn't. You have to wait in the turn to attack, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you just
And no one sees me yet, I don't think. Unless they're like looking for me.
just make a stealth check.
Okay.
It's a D20 plus. It says right there. So 19.
Yeah. 19.
Okay, so you guys do not notice anything. The goblins don't notice anything. Goes on to the goblins. Well, of course, we have the terrified goblin who's
Yep.
scared out of his mind.
Spooky, scary barbarians. That shivers down goblin spines.
He is
I don't know.
pissing himself, shaking in terror, and stumbles backwards a few steps. Still not sure he witnessed what he just saw.
Sora points at the other goblin.
This goblin's enraged. He hobbles over to Paige, and he
That's
makes
not me.
that's me.
I'm right here.
To Paige. It just like from here it looks kind of feminine.
Well,
It is
mine-
not feminine, just from my angle it has a more feminine look to it. And strikes at Paige.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't even need to ask you, it's definitely a hit.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, just don't question it.
Okay. I wouldn't even know what to roll because I forgot to look at the combat rules.
It's been a while since I reviewed them myself.
Ooh. And he hits you for 7 slashing damage.
All right. So I'm down to 2 hit points, I guess.
This one is a little more witful. He realizes that Sean is the devastating hulk of a brute, and he aims his bow and lets loose an arrow. So what's your armor class, Sean?
19 at the moment.
Oh wait, does
And the
how
funny
does
thing is, not even wearing armor right now. Just
He completely misses you.
Yep.
In fact, he almost hits his friend who's stumbling away from you, making the guy even more terrified.
She's a man, okay.
Novak!
Alright. That's the one who has an arrow in his side, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm gonna take a stride forward and use Shocking Grasp on the goblin.
I love cantrips.
Just a casual kind of pat on the head because he's like, 2 feet tall. Just be like,
And I'm just not super familiar with that spell. Was
yeah,
that one where you had to make an attack roll, or was that?
Oh, that's what I was looking up right before Page. Right.
He's my book.
Mm.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the spellbook decks are still out of stock.
Mm-hmm.
I check every other day, and yeah.
Oh, I don't even actually have to make a melee spell attack.
You have to make it. You have to,
I'm ready to get right back
You
in
have
the
to
game,
touch
so
them.
it's not like this is gonna take a
You try to touch it. Actually, it's like static. It's like.
Is he wearing armor that's made out of metal? Because he gets advantage if he is.
Please tell me he's wearing a metal helmet.
Yeah.
The goblins have tattered leather rags that are covered in goblin feces.
Gross.
Almost makes me feel kind of bad.
All right. I think you actually do have to touch them though.
They're not a very clean bunch.
Yeah, you can make a melee spell attack.
Okay.
It says on a hit you deal damage.
Oh, yeah. And that uses your spellcasting score in this edition, right? So
It says melee spell attack.
melee spell attack, yeah.
All right, so spellcasting ability
So,
is
got
17.
intelligence.
Roll d20. 14 plus 17.
I think it'd be your modifier then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's still a hit. Still a hit. So
And damage is. Shocking.
1d8.
1d8 lightning.
That 1d8 plus your modifier there, or
That's a
just
D10.
1d8?
That's yeah. Bear with me.
Two.
2 plus, so 7
You hit him for how much damage?
2 plus spell type bonus is 5, so 7 total.
I don't think you
Is
do
it-
that.
I don't think
it's
you
just,
add your. I don't
yeah, no,
think
it
you
just
add,
says 1d8 lightning damage. I think they would say
Okay.
you added it.
Alright, so
Yeah, they do.
2 damage.
He's visibly hurt, screeches out in pain, but he is too angry at Paige to fall over.
Hmm.
Bummer.
Not quite the dramatic insta-kill I was going for, but oh well.
Comes over to
Be quite an
Mendartus.
instant kill. I weakened
Did I
him.
say that right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
did more damage than you.
And I'm gonna
I
shoot
did
with
5
my
damage. You did
Shoot at who?
the goblin here.
Okay.
4 plus.
If you hit
11.
me in the head.
You miss. Fortunately, you do not hit your friends.
I would be upset.
Comes back to the lumbering hulk of Mish.
Yep. Alright. Alright. Step over here and help Paige out there.
That's good. I don't want to die.
Actually, let's see if I can flank that. Let's see. So, taking another swing. Okay. So, 13, 15.
Roll for damage.
So I hit then? Okay, so... Sorry, still getting used to the whole thing. 11.
He is dead. His skull splits open like a watermelon.
Yes. Watermelons, that's what we need to get in town. Of course, start raising his voice and saying that in the noise of him splitting the
Kalina.
Um,
And was flanking.
how
Was that you got advantage in flanking?
I think you do, but
How
It's
far
in the
away?
Dungeon Master's
how
deck,
far
that's
away
right.
is this goblin from?
You can run up and hit him.
No, how far away is the goblin from Mishi?
Why do you want to know?
Because it's important for sneak attack. If he's within 5 feet of an enemy, then I get bonus damage.
No, he's more like 15 feet away.
Okay.
It's not quite the whole distance you can run, but it's closer to your maximum travel distance per round than not.
I'm gonna actually just sort of walk back here because I don't want to die because I'm down to 2 hit points. So I'm just gonna hang out there. I don't know if there's like a defensive
let's
position
see,
you
do you
can take.
die at negative 10 in this one, or
Right.
is it all-
You go
Yes,
back to
I
hide the
believe
card.
there was an action to guard.
Vigorous.
I'm just looking at the basics rulebook for now because the basic rulebook is very straightforward. It's nice.
Like the Pathfinder one.
Yeah, the Pathfinder one was a huge mess. If you want to get into Pathfinder, do not get the starter set. It's so confusingly organized.
Dodge.
You can
Focus
try
your
to-
energy entirely on
Yeah.
avoiding attack. That's what I'm doing.
So you have advantage on any. So, Amanda,
Oh,
the one lurking in the shadows.
With a flame. I'm gonna try to hit this goblin with my flame.
Okay.
So we'll see if I hit it.
Yes, because you had to roll for that one.
6,
Plus 12.
12.
You miss, but you all become aware of something going on over here.
I wonder where that fireball came from.
Let's just put your character on the board.
Yeah.
sure,
I'm
just
sure
the
it is.
wind.
Yeah, swamp gas.
Just the wind.
Crossing the Venus.
We're not in the fire swamp.
Ah, yes, lovely place.
Okay,
And oh
so-
yes, goblins. Goblins.
So, this goblin is booking it. He doesn't care anymore. shoots his arrow at the hulking brute known as Mish. Whoops. What's your armor class?
19.
He misses. He also
just dodge that, or
backs up.
just that tough. I don't know.
Novak.
Just in the interest of not letting anybody get away to tell the tale.
Okay, so flanking
I think
is
I'm gonna
advantage
cast a
on
magic.
melee rolls have to be on both
How
sides.
far away is this guy in particular?
It would take you your whole. You'd have to dash over to get him.
Even with magic missile.
I believe dashing was what you could do for your action in combat.
Yeah, and stashing was
Yeah, and he's basically already off the map.
Yeah, so he's not necessarily completely out of reach. You would have to dash to outrun him. He
yeah,
pissed
dashing
himself. He's terrified. He's not running away at top speed. So if you wanted to overtake him, it's possible.
Oh, I'll dash. And right about there.
Just almost basically where he is.
Okay.
Good enough. Mendartus,
Shooting that goblin.
make your attack roll.
Oh man.
10.
You miss.
Having some bad luck.
Not going to suggest anything, but maybe you should change your backstory to Elfin College dropout.
Which is surprising considering Jerry is so supposedly overpowered.
Supposedly. Theoretically overpowered.
I have 20 dexterity, by the way.
Yes.
So, comes back around to Mish. Those might be more lucky. Those might be more lucky.
Maybe.
He's going to do his little maniacal laugh and tell your friends that the goblin is running away. Or wait, no, there's still another one over there.
Yes, there is.
Okay. I'll save that for the end of the encounter then. Axe. Okay.
2.
Plus your modifier. it's-
8.
Yeah, you miss. He dodges right under it. He is by far the most skilled and clever of all of them. Which still means he's just about as dumb as Yoroxen.
Yes.
Kalina.
With that, can I try to shoot the guy with my bow and arrow?
Yep,
This guy-
certainly. Because we're not doing a drawn map. This is an approximation. I mean, you could be over here for all I care.
Well, this is me again.
You could be over here for all I care.
Alright,
If you get a critical
You guys should
fail, though, it
just switch.
might hit Sean.
that's fine. He can take it. 15.
You barely graze the goblin.
All right,
Roll for damage.
and I deal an extra d6 because he's close to Sean now.
Okay.
Because that's how this.
And you were hiding,
Really?
or
Does that work?
What? Before I was dodging, but I'm not doing that anymore.
is that because you're a rogue?
It's the sneak attack. If basically here I can show you the page.
Does that work with ranged?
Sneak attack, you had to be hiding.
No, sneak attack.
No, I think you need
don't need
advantage.
advantage on the attack roll if another enemy if the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't
Oh, okay.
incapacitated, and you don't have the disadvantage.
It's basically you take advantage of the distracted enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, sure thing.
Anyway, I just swung an axe over his head.
So.
Oh, it's because you're a rogue. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Is it-
I didn't
Yeah. No.
read
Sorry.
through all the class stuff, and I
Yeah, no.
didn't remember that in combat rules. But yeah, sure.
Yeah. No.
How much damage?
11.
You barely graze him in the neck, but you nick an artery, and blood is right
As
out.
much
It's up
blood
to
as he
Sean
has.
whether he wants to try to dodge out of the way of that, or if he doesn't care.
Dodge over the.
You might get got.
About blood spewing out of his artery.
You might get like
Make a token effort.
hep gob.
Okay.
Yeah, you might get like
Saving
hepatitis
throw.
G.
Really? Is it really safe for it? 15?
Yeah, you get covered in some of the blood.
Token effort.
Make a Constitution save.
Oh. So that's why.
If it's a 1, the goblin had something. I was not serious when I said that.
But now
Now you have to.
you got hepatitis status, Goblin.
I hope the camera caught that.
They got a 1 in case it didn't.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, that's great.
You are slightly poisoned. You have the poison status. You get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until you get better. It's not a super bad poison, he just had some icky blood, which got into your eyes and got absorbed into your...
Central nervous system.
Anyway, just not again.
At least,
I'll leave the rest to your imagination then.
at least
stutters
it's
around a
mask
step or
this
two
time.
and falls.
You don't even want to know.
I don't know.
So Amanda, it's your turn.
Okay, it looks like the goblin's almost dead now. I think I want to
The
make
one
my...
over there? Oh, these two are both dead. The nicked
Okay,
artery,
okay.
he bled out. Well, he's still tottering around. He's
I'm gonna make my way to Paige to see if I can heal her.
okay. Yep, you can walk over with your move action. She's close enough. And what is your action?
I think I will do Cure Wounds.
Yeah, not gonna die.
You did, oh, I think we wrote down on here what it does. Yeah, cure.
She
wounds.
botches the roll. You accidentally lose the
Victory
kidney.
Touch regains 1d8 plus
Your spellcasting ability, which
6.
I asked her
No.
what she's doing because I've never met her before ever, and I'm a little suspicious.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
modifier.
I mean, a random
Yeah.
a random tiefling comes out of the
I
woods
don't know
and
what
tries
the
to put
ability
her hands on me.
modifier is.
Okay.
It's like, don't worry.
I think
I'm a
it's
medic.
your
I just need to
wisdom.
shove this in your butt.
Oh.
Trust me,
That'd be
I'm a
plus
doctor.
4.
Wait, Amanda, I'm asking you what you're doing.
Oh, I'm
Trust me,
casting
I'm a
Cure Wounds on you.
Doctor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not a people doctor. Not the other kind either.
I just need to find out what the druid's spellcasting ability and modifier.
Because I mean, like a
is.
random person walks up to me and puts her hands on me. That's a little bit like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, after you nearly die.
Oh, so
Acquire extra
your
help.
wisdom modifier then.
Okay, so that's gonna be plus 4. 10.
Do I get 10 points?
And you need to be sure you make note that you used up one of your.
Okay.
Because
How many spell slots do people get at first level?
how many
anyway?
spell slots did you
Depends.
have?
Yeah, it
Do we
depends.
have that
For
written
example,
down?
I have 6
I
spell
don't think.
slots.
Yeah, you can look at that. I don't know if we had it written down. I think there were 2 though.
Oh, yes, right there
You're a
too.
wizard?
Yeah,
Or a
you have two,
sorcerer?
so you expended one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I was healed 10 points?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So the
So
goblin
back to
is
the
not too keen on Wally's approach. I mean, sorry, Novak's approach, and he makes a stab at you.
Stabby stab.
It is a hit.
Mm-hmm. How much damage?
I'm rolling for that now. 6 damage.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not.
Are you shit? I am unconscious.
The goblin then runs a little bit further away.
I have 0 hit points right now.
Oh, well,
So,
That's so really
Novak. What is Novak going to do?
No, that was well.
Oh,
Take a
Novak
nice
is
nap.
out. so
Novak
you
is
need-
going to
yes.
sleep
So,
for a while.
You need to make
You
your
go nap,
death
nap.
saving check thing.
Right.
What was that? Was it a D20 plus Constitution?
I can look it up.
you didn't take a ranged cantrip, did you?
Oh, you guys
yeah.
are lucky. Amanda, did you get Word of Healing?
Yeah. Healing word.
You guys are lucky.
Can I use prestidigitation to give the goblin a stroke?
It's okay, guys.
Think it's
Novak is right. Once again, the black guy didn't die first.
You make its
No,
nerves
it's
too
just a
flavorful to
D20.
survive.
A D20. 10 or higher, you get a I forgot what it's called.
Get a success, and at 10 or lower,
A success. Yeah, death saving
and
throw
lower than 10,
success.
you get a
Alright.
failure.
So 10 or
So
higher.
yeah, just roll. No modifiers. You get 1 failure. 2 more failures, and you are dead.
Ew.
So if you roll a 1 on the next one, you are completely dead.
First levels, am I right?
No,
20.
Not yet.
the start of every turn
Oh.
when you roll.
Can you
Oh.
see
That
that?
doesn't
Come on.
count. No.
Mindartus, your turn.
Oh, cruel fates.
Is that one still alive?
No,
I
he's
think
dead.
it's dead.
Okay, then
Do you have a bow?
yes. Can I reach from there though? I mean,
If you run forward and shoot, he will be in your far range. That was
My character
disadvantage,
mutters,
correct?
I see demons.
Yeah. So you can roll with disadvantage if you want to shoot your bow at him. That's 2 d20s, and you take the lower one.
all
Because
right.
he's at the far end of your range, I think. Let me see your character sheet. Oh, a range of 150, 600. Never mind, you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, cool.
And what's your modifier?
+7.
He is hit.
And for
Roll for damage.
4.
Stab the goblin. It's harder for him to walk. He still goes on. Back to Mish.
make it. It's just sort of brony a bit about how freaking goblin blood, orcish expletives, I'm sure. He's just going to walk menacingly.
It just approximated.
Swaggering.
Okay, yeah. Need to figure out.
Kalina,
6.
Yes.
I'll actually move
you want
further
to
since
try
I'm just walking.
to finish off the goblin?
Yeah, how far away is he? Now, is he within 80 feet?
I don't think so.
Because I can do 300.
I need something else. I need the Toto die.
Oh, because I can hit with 300 up
so
to
amazing.
320
Yeah.
feet,
Right.
but
Both sides, okay.
The old high-low. Son of a whore!
You have to attack with disadvantage.
okay. So that means I roll 2 d20s and then take the lower one, right?
Or if you move forward first, actually, he will be within
Everything
your
was going so
range.
well until I got
Okay.
poisoned.
Speak
So-
for
So,
yourself.
yeah, you want to move forward about.
Yeah, and then
My
and
intro-
So
then-
now you now know
Like
disadvantage.
But you do
Okay.
not simply give
And
a
I'm assuming he's
barbarian
not within 5
disadvantage
feet of
on
those
attack
guys, right?
rolls.
No.
Okay. Oh dang it. Oh, this is 6.
Oh, yeah, let it
Is
sit
it?
for a while then. End the
Yeah.
machine, end the machine.
Because that also looks a lot like a 6.
Yeah.
Look at the other side, because both
No, no,
sides
no,
shoot
it's-
at it to
it's-
21.
No, yeah, it's 6. Because it's the long side on the bottom.
Alright.
So 6 plus 5, so 11.
You do not hit the stumbling goblin.
Alright.
Caitlin,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start running after the goblin.
you can spend your whole turn to run over.
Yeah.
Make it that far. The goblin stumbles away. He can't make it the full distance. Let's just bring everyone back a little bit. Bring him to about there. He runs up to like there. Wally, make a death saving throw. If you get a 1, you are dead.
I swear.
No pressure. You can do this.
20!
Oh,
Oh,
two successes.
right there. Woohoo.
Doesn't he get a hit point?
No.
Because it rolled a 20.
Yeah, a 20 is
Actually.
2 successes.
I thought it was a hit point. I was just reading it.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's 196. I remember something along these
I
lines.
use prestidigitation to hold my entrails
Yeah.
in my thoracic cavity.
D20.
Oh, D20, you're right.
You
I
regain
read
it.
on a 1 it counts as 2 failures, and 20 is a
No.
hit point.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
You
you
are
don't-
stable.
so it's only.
Those
Alright,
eyes
so-
pop open.
Your failure doesn't matter anymore.
Yep, it's all erased. I am now at 1 hit
So,
point.
since we're at first level, I hope someone took medicine.
I can cast a word of healing.
Mindartus, your
I'm
turn.
able to take medicine.
I am most willing to take medicine if you can give it to me.
Shoot again with my bow.
You probably hit me in the back of the head.
It is still within your range. No disadvantage.
2.
You miss. If you rolled a 1, I would have had you hit Wally again.
Well, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do on a
Please
one.
sit up just in time.
I wouldn't even be mad in that case. It's just
I mean, honestly, neither would I. It would turn the whole
Niche.
campaign into a farce.
Message for you, sir.
Niche.
Well, you know, death happens
All
when
right.
you're fighting people.
This guy looks like he's just about ready to drop. Like, I don't know.
If
Go
you
in
didn't
and
scare him
attack
at the beginning.
Go attack him.
So you have
Okay.
disadvantage because you are poisoned.
Okay.
What's your modifier?
6, so 16.
You hit him.
Alright.
Roll for damage.
Again, how low does this guy look like he has? I mean, is he like ready to drop? Or
Roll for damage.
Roll damage.
I just wonder
You're
how
in a battle rage. You can't get that
Oh
kind
my.
of information. He's in a battle rage. He shouldn't be able to make
True.
logical thoughts like that.
You're also poisoned, and you got blood in your eyes.
Okay, you know, yeah, axe.
I believe
Okay.
that's actually a 10.
That's a 10.
That is a 10. Okay.
Yeah,
16.
you cleave his head clear off.
Nice.
And with the game of golf.
I'll take the goblins back.
Combos.
2 poisons to come up with a one-liner.
Here, now someone needs to help Wally.
Julissa, can you come up with a one-liner for me? I'm having trouble at the moment.
I utilize my ore as a crutch.
Anyone have proficiency in medicine?
I can cast a healing spell.
Yeah, I could definitely use a healing spell. Or as I'd say, son of a whore!
So, what are you guys doing?
Kill me this
Yeah, I should have
Um,
taken medicine instead of insight.
I kind of want to heal him.
You're gonna use your better healing, I'm guessing.
Are there still the goblin
That's the
bodies
healing
around?
word,
Can I
right?
go see if there's anything of value on them?
Let's just let this heal will happen.
You know,
So,
Actually,
me
I'm
know.
kind of
So
look
you-
kind of gross. I'm not going to search them.
1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. 4. Okay, so roll 1d8 and
I
use
think you
that
should
plus
search
4.
them.
okay.
I'm not going to search them.
You should.
I'm changing my
Whoa,
mind.
you have 11!
Which is way more than I can actually.
So,
I cap at 6, so yay.
more than twice as much as you needed. And unfortunately, so you all are aware, Amanda is out of her spell slots.
Yeah.
First level.
Can I
So,
recover arrows?
Paige,
I'm
Paige-
actually not going to
oh,
search them.
we
'cause
aren't
I-
worrying about arrows if it's not drawing a map.
Oh.
Okay, just
I'm gonna.
We're assuming
I'm not
going
to search the bodies. I changed my mind. They look gross.
I mean, if you were fighting hundreds, then yes. But if we're doing
Right.
casual things like this,
It's assuming that, you know,
Then we
after the
gotta
fact,
assume
you
that
can just
you
run
can-
us the bodies and pull them
Basically, if,
Okay.
if we
Unless
could just
you
check
roll
them back up at our
and
and
leisure,
we're
we
just
can
turning
get
the
them.
20 whatever you have at the start as an approximation.
Oh, alright.
So, whose turn is it now?
Oh, no turns. So
Or,
who
I
wants
mean-
to do what?
Okay, I want
might-
to search the goblin next
I
to me.
should probably,
I mean, the guy who slashed me in the stomach.
introduce myself.
You guys aren't asking her? Okay, well, Wally doesn't care. Novak is just going straight for those corpses.
I thought
Okay.
about it, but it's just too gross. I'm not
All right.
above that.
I just need to find where it's mentioned.
I mean, he said they were covered in feces, so.
You
I don't-
clearly haven't spent 10 years in a cramped vessel.
I'm a highly
With 30
respected.
other men.
I'm a highly respected field man.
Yeah, maybe she's just going to go
See
over to the
things.
goblin with the
Feel
poisonous
nice.
blood. Just prestidigitize a
That's
little.
why did I hire you?
Because I'm
I
awesome.
don't know. He's just had it, just draw a
You don't
little
really seem that good for the job. You nearly
frowny
died.
face on it or something.
I had him. Some
You're,
bitch
good.
just got-
You're lucky. You're
Son of a
lucky
bitch
the
just got lucky.
seaplane
That's
came
why
and
he
helped
hired
us.
me.
We're all lucky I came
Apparently,
along.
I was horrible.
But you are a
Hey,
tiefling, right?
When
No, I'm a
Darnus,
half
my new
elf.
old friend,
I
I
thought you
don't
were
suppose you
teaching
could
Oh yeah, no, that was
I
the
thought
other
about
thing.
some
Yeah.
some
I was
You're a
22
half elf,
when I was
okay.
young.
non-disgusting herbs
Well, we're
or
lucky the
whatnot.
half elf helped us out.
I do have proficiency in survival.
Basically, he's asking you to get us something that can help him with.
So you find
Gross goblin
absolutely
blood.
nothing of worth on the goblins.
Alright,
You've been so unlucky, I'm not going to have you make a d20 to see if you get contaminated. You're
And in the spirit of not getting contaminated, I use prestidigitation to
Clean it up.
hold on to the goblin's knife hand, and I mutter to myself, "Stop stabbing yourself! Stop stabbing yourself!" As I make the anyways, yeah. You guys can do your own thing.
We're so mature with that prestidigitation. I drew a
I want
little
to talk to Amanda.
insulting face
Amanda's
So,
character,
on the one
Caitlin.
point.
We have Paige talking to Amanda.
Hi, my name is Kaylin, and I live pretty nearby. I'm a druid.
Yeah.
Half elf. My family grew up.
Thanks for healing me.
Oh, you're
My
welcome.
name's Kalina, by the way.
Helena. Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Yeah, my family lives in a village right near here, but
That'd be fun to board.
I'm not. I don't really like human society. But I don't think I'd fit in well with the elves, so I just keep to myself.
Did somebody say
I
human
can
society?
understand.
I think you guys look like you need a healer, so I might tag along with you.
If I,
Sounds fun.
If I
You know,
got
there's a
along
whole world of adventure out there.
if I got along with human society, I would have spent the past 10 years on a boat.
Well, you were in pretty tight quarters. Are you sure? I mean, with all those muscly men.
We're men. Manly men.
Okay.
I'll bring this back over here.
Don't underestimate the attraction of mer people.
I'm just thinking of Eric
So,
and his fan
you
club.
can heal things. I would suppose you can unpoison things. Because I'm pretty sure I was just poisoned.
Yeah, you really need to clean up your act.
I don't think you have
I don't. I
any of your
can't.
spells
I've
out.
used up my spells.
Would that
What does he
be
do?
medicine?
Yeah.
I will
Give
allow
the
you to
flower
make a
blossom.
medicine saving check. Do you have an aid kit? First aid
I
kit?
don't believe I do.
I was thinking you could use survival to maybe find
I have an
something.
herbalism kit.
All I got are my smith's tools, because that's so handy out here.
Oh yeah, you suture him up some rivets.
Amanda
Yeah,
mentioned she had an herbalism kit.
Yeah.
I'll rebid your
Would you mind me using that kit?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Really stronger, faster, better.
So I will allow you to have advantage on this.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because you have the herbalism kit. You are fully healed, and in fact, some of those things had a very stimulating effect on your brain. You probably don't want to take them too often, but you feel awesome.
Your pupils are.
What did you use in those? Feels like something I could use in the morning.
Oh my god, your
You start
pupils
hearing
are
like
huge.
techno trance music and everything starts going into like plaid.
Right, sorry. You're just gonna start this game.
Right.
Settle down.
Right, actual magic mushrooms.
Oh, there's a little story about that. It's one of the heroes against starting this game with my gaming group, D&D like sort of thing. And I swear, probably the most commonly used status effect was tripping.
Yeah, I'm also gonna summon my fox.
Yes,
Okay.
because there are cards with the bee of the bird of the moth.
Got it.
And
So you all
countless
see this
yellow
tiny
dragon
little fox skittering out and approaching Kaylin.
Here's my fox, Puka.
Cute!
I was about to cast magic missile, but
That's a fox!
Don't you dare for Puka.
Why would you cast magic missile on a cute little foxy?
It's
Dinner?
It's funny because it's a fox.
I assume no one's getting hungry?
I'm hungry.
not immediately.
Okay.
In the next hour or so, probably have some peckish stuff going on.
So, what do you want to do?
Sell the other goblin corpses to check out. Because you never know, one of them might actually have like a note or like items that would indicate that, you know.
I'm just gonna sit on the cart while I wait for the silly wizard to be done with his shit.
You don't
That's
understand.
what my character literally said, by the way.
I give the
understand,
herbalism
Dol?
kit back to Kaylin.
Alright,
You don't-
since he's
you-
tripping up at the moment,
It's like, you don't
Fish will
understand.
just prestidigitize the goblet just to make it even dirtier. Just turn all its clothes black. And then just go rejoin the guys with his immaturity done.
I guess I'll search the goblins. Do they have anything?
You find a piece of bark that has a crudely drawn sketch. You don't want to imagine what it was drawn from.
Put them in the fridge, I'm guessing.
That's all you see.
Maybe I should hold on to that.
Thank you very much, Amanda. I just don't want to
My
try
character's
out.
like. My character basically does. What did he find?
I don't know if this might have any significance to you.
I mean, we can imagine that the long lines may be a road, and if my seafaring days have taught me anything, it's that X marks the spot, which is bullshit, by the way.
Obviously, that's
Honestly, it
goblin
could be
math.
anything.
Goblin
Anyone who
math.
might know
Which raises the
something
question-
want to do
Okay.
any sort
Goblin
of
math.
check on that. Try to identify what it is.
Can I make an insight check? Or is that's
I
for
know a bunch of
people?
languages.
That's for
right
city.
now.
The right hand and the left
Okay.
hand. Of the
I don't think I have anything then.
I could try.
These goblins, they suck at
Unless-
cartography.
You can make checks if you're not proficient though, right?
So don't talk to me. They have it. What do you want to do?
I did for medicine. I don't
So wait,
know.
you said you have insight, Paige?
Yes.
Insight only helps to understanding.
Like history
read
maybe?
people.
Or what oh investigation, would that help?
Want to make an investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
It looks like a map.
Cool.
Goblins are pretty stupid with their maps. If only you perhaps knew the area a little bit better.
Okay.
Is that
Literally all there is on the map.
Can I
That's
ask
literally it.
I'm a, do you have proficiency in survival?
Yes, I do.
Can I ask him if he knows the area better and like confer with him about it?
He has never been to this area before.
Okay, cool.
It's birch bark, right?
Yeah.
Are there any other birch trees around here?
There's a few.
Did we get any experience? Is that at
Guys,
the end of the
someone who you
adventure?
know is from the area.
Oh yeah, right. Hey, you're from the area.
Yeah.
I'm conferring with you about this map that I
Okay.
investigated.
I gotta go take a look at the map now.
Guys, it's a little bit tiny.
It's,
You know there's a goblin cave there.
I think there's a goblin cave to the east of here. I've seen them around that area a lot, and I think this map might be pertaining to that.
Sorry. The trail you're on is heading east. It's actually to the north. I told you the
Oh.
wrong
Is
thing.
that
Is
it-
is
is it
that
one
Sean?
you're
Is that
using?
yours?
So,
Is that yours?
Who's?
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to keep it separate so we don't forget.
Indeed.
All right, so I guess we just move the horses out of the way because
Oh, you're moving the horses out of the way properly now.
yeah, oxen aren't even phased in the least because they're really dumb. They're like just saw some little critters get exploded and eviscerated and
Yes.
stuff,
They're
and
sleeping.
they just go.
as you carry
Hey,
the
want
horses
some more
away,
spice?
you notice that
Another.
the goblins have been eating the raw horse meat.
Gross.
Yum,
Well, there goes my idea.
better than shoe leather. Let me tell you, once we went without food for 3 weeks on the ship, we had to eat our own underwear.
You are really gross.
You're really committing to this.
Hey,
So,
you gotta stay character.
Yeah, true.
My character is disgusted by Wally's character.
You do things you wouldn't imagine to survive.
I can't give a suggestion to you guys.
Why do you think I only have 9 toes?
Alright.
Was that we were
So what do we
floating
want to do?
forward?
Want to continue on?
The goblin cave is not in the direction that we're going in, but
You guys were heading east, it's to the
Yeah.
north. So,
Well, I
maybe
mean,
over
we're
way.
getting paid to deliver the goods.
We also have to consider that the guy who's going to be
West.
paying us potentially in the future may or may not have been
What goods
kidnapped
are we
by the
actually
government.
transporting?
You actually did recognize they
Yeah.
were his horses.
These are our employers' horses.
But what
with our
goods
personal
are
savings.
we actually transporting?
Pickaxes, scaffolding, mining supplies mostly.
Some. Yeah, 2
Weapons.
kegs of strong ale. The actual list: an assortment of mining supplies and food. This includes a dozen sacks of flour, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, and crowbars. About a dozen crowbars. And 5 lanches with a small barrel of oil. About 50 flasks in volume. The total value of the cargo is about 100 gold.
well, I hate to think of anyone suffering at the hands of the goblins. So I kind of feel like we should go and check it out and just see if he's there before we go to the village.
And I feel the need to visit a certain goblin's extended family.
So, So we're going after the goblins? I mean, I don't know. I mean, what are we,
I feel we have some duty to our employer to ensure
I mean, we
that
don't
they're there
wanna,
to pay us at the end.
we don't wanna,
And I mean, I hate to leave a friend like him out
I'm a little concerned about leaving the cart by itself.
We don't necessarily have to leave it here. We can tuck it, hide it away near the cave somewhere.
It's also not that bad area. It's pretty flat lands.
No one ever comes through here, really.
But is there somewhere we can hide the cart
No,
off the road?
we can hide some
Do
tree
you know,
branches on the
Caitlin,
cart
if
and
there's
stuff.
anywhere we could hide the road? Hide the cart?
There might be. I'm looking around. Is there...
Make a survival check.
Can I pitch in with a perception or just help?
It's 15.
You are not very sure if you can hide the cart. That's
It's a little
successfully.
bigger than.
It
Can I
might be found.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can see anywhere?
It would be a wisdom. No, a survival. Wisdom survival.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a wild
Right.
hunch here and
I
say
guess I'll
that
try.
Can I assist? That would give her advantage, right?
Go ahead.
I guess.
I have advantage in that. I could.
I'd just like to make the observation it may not be
You're
entirely.
making. Actually, me and Sean are both assisting. Oh, the timer.
I was going to make the observation that it may not be entirely necessary to really hide the cart all that carefully because, as you mentioned, this isn't a very frequented area. And
It's
if the
also trees are sparse and it's mostly empty grass.
This has been D&D 5th edition. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope you stick
Yes,
around to
we
see
can
more.
possibly take it with
See you
And
around.
if the goblins are